What does it feel like to lose someone close to you? One that shared that moment in the past with you, and suddenly they disappeared. A while ago, my family lived in a small apartment that clearly seemed to be an old mansion. It was converted into a building in which three different families called home. Right below my house was a wonderful old lady whom I dearly called Grandma, and her daughter who babysat me whenever my parents were busy working. Next door to us was a family who could be ticked off by any noise, whether it was my crying when I was a baby or just a simple sound of a fly flapping its wings. However, there were not many people my age to play with, except for one. Her name was V, and she lived in the house next to my so-called apartment complex. As the only two kids around in the neighborhood, V and I became very close friends. With the streets are filled with busy people, we spent our days exploring the realms of our imagination, from the floor is lava in my apartment to hide and seek in endless lines of motorcycles at the nearby parking lots. It was never the funs and games that kept me from growing emotionally old. It was the sound of the doorbell that I rang while stumbling around her doorsteps waiting for her to show up, and that we could wander aimlessly through the place we called our world. Having a friend that you can share your time with is what important. It was her bright smile that kept my youth so alive. We were happy, really happy. Yes, too happy. But disaster never took a day off from being a villain. It was my middle school time. More schoolworks kept coming every day, and I saw V less and less. That never bothered her, for she always waited for me at the front gate of our neighborhood, eager to learn how my study was going. One day, as I was walking home from school, I did not see V running around greeting me with a bright smile, but I did not take it into much account. 2 afternoons passed by, and I saw her again, not by the gate, but outside her house, eyes filled with tears. Her mom just passed away. And all the fragile pieces came together about the disappearance of my friend for the previous days. Yet, it was not the only problem. I couldn't sleep for 2 nights. Thought about how naive I was. I decided to go see her and comfort her. But I was too late. Her family moved away one day after the incident, as they couldn't bear the pain of losing an important member of the family. I could never imagine how it felt like to lose a mother so unexpectedly, to be thrown into a completely different home and environment as a distraction, to left a childhood friend without as much as a goodbye. But I will always thank her for the memories we shared, for her acceptance of my arbitrary mind, and most of all, I thank her for giving me a childhood that I could not be completed or even happen at all without her. I hope to see you again someday. Goodbye, my childhood friend.